Annabelle, and sorry that this Vlogmas day 7 is so late, but I literally could not get anything done yesterday, so I'm uploading 2 videos today, so I hope you guys enjoy. But anyways, this video is just going to be a talk through about nursing if you're planning to major in nursing, and what you need to do before you go to school, how to think about it money wise, and as you're in school also. And I'll also be talking about why I might be changing my major to something else, but that will be towards the end of the video. So for nursing, the first thing that I would recommend, if you think you want to do it while you're in high school, you're thinking, okay, maybe I want to major in nursing, you need to research the school that you're interested in. You need to research their nursing program, because it's very important, because they might have limited number of people that they take in. They might not have a high school direct entry, so you might have to do a little bit more than 4 years at the school. So you just want to research. Also, think about the cost of going there, whether staying in state or going out of state is better for you. It just depends, because nursing school is very expensive, so that's just something to think about. The second thing is to try, if it's available, to try apply for the high school direct program. This program allows, I don't know the exact number of students that they accept, but they accept a handful of students to go from high school straight into the nursing program. So you already start taking nursing classes while doing your prereqs as well. So basically it's you have anatomy, and then you have nursing 100 in your first year. So that's really good, because you'll be, the goal is that you'll be able to complete the program in 4 years. If you are pre-nursing when you apply, because they don't you didn't get into the high school direct and they put you down as pre-nursing. If you guys don't know what that is, basically pre-nursing is where you do the whole year, and you have prereqs that you need to complete before you can even qualify to apply for the nursing program. And those include classes like anatomy and physiology 141, lecture and lab, and anatomy and physiology 142, lecture and lab, microbiology, classes like that. You need to complete all those classes, take a TEAS test, which is basically SATs for nursing. And depending on what your school is asking for, you need to get at least B's or higher in all those classes. And for UH Manoa, you need to have a C or higher in order to even be looked at and have credit for the classes, is a C or higher. And for the TEAS test at UH Manoa, you need to score 90% or above in all categories. So it is very competitive at UH Manoa, unless you get into the high school direct, which is very rare. I think this year they accepted around 6 or 7 people out of all the people that applied. And at UH Manoa, they have, right now there's about 400 plus pre-nursing students who are trying to apply for the nursing program next year, to which they only take 12 to 15 students into the nursing program. So if you do that percent, it's very, very low. And the counselors here will tell you that. So it's just about, the best school to go to for you. For me, I would recommend doing your associate's degree in nursing at a community college, because it's cheaper. There's not as much competition as if you were to go to a university. The classes are smaller and more one-on-one, so you can actually learn more. And you can be closer to home, and you can work to build up, if you work in a hospital per se, as a what do they call that, intern at a hospital or volunteer at a hospital or whatever, just getting those hours in the doctor's office will give you work experience, which you're going to need once you get your bachelor's degree and you're graduated from college. Because you're not going to get a job. Just because you have a degree doesn't mean you're going to get a job. They want to see people who've seen the work and have done the work before. So that's another thing to think about. That's why I would recommend doing community college, but it's all in all up to you. I did go to university first, even though I did want to go to community college, but it's just about, like, you know, learning and taking what you got and using it to the best of your ability. Money wise, I would say community college is the better way to go, because if you go the community college route, 2 years at my community college back at home is a little more than $9,000 for the 2 years, which is 4 semesters. You get your associate's degree, and once you get your associate's degree, you only need to go to university for 2 more years, and you can already get your bachelor's in nursing. And not only is it cheaper, but it's actually easier to get into a nursing program once you have your associate's degree already. So that's something to think about, because they have the RN to BSN program specifically for people who already have their associate's degree in nursing. For the schools, the prereqs that you take, once you're already admitted, you're already in school doing your prereqs. The prereqs are so important. The grades you earn determine whether or not you get into the nursing program, so you can't slack on anything. College is so different from high school because you take about, depending on the class, you take about 3 to 5 exams per semester, and a semester is about 4 to 5 months. So you squeeze about 1 year's worth of learning and knowledge and like chapters into 4 to 5 months, which is a lot. So you just have to figure out study habits that work best for you, and just go, if they offer office hours or study sessions or like tutors, take advantage of all of that, because you will get behind in all these different classes with different material. Talking more about the TEAS test. The TEAS test is kind of basically like an SAT, as I said. It's a timed test with math, reading, writing, and science sections. It's timed. I think each section gets about 60 minutes, and I'm not sure about like the format, like how many questions, but I know that it's timed and you have to answer a certain amount of questions within the time that's given. And the percentiles you get in each section determines whether or not you get into the nursing program. So at my community college, the TEAS test, you need to score at least a 70% or higher. It's either 60 or 70% or higher in all sections in order to get into the nursing program. Now I'm going to talk about why I might be changing my major. So as my first semester of college comes to an end, I've learned that, you know, university / like college is so much different than high school. Like you are paying for your education. You get to decide whether or not you want to go to class. Like nobody's going to tell you to go to class. It's your own decision. It's your life, you know, whatever you want to do with your time that's given. Your professors are not going to drag you like for not coming to class, you know. It's like all up to you. And like you're going to get teachers that only grade exams as your like overall grade. So like my microbiology teacher, we have 3 exams or 4 exams for the whole semester, and the grade that we get on the 4 exams is the grade we get. There's no homework, there's no classwork, there's no attendance grade. Some classes are like that, so it's just a matter of adjusting and putting more focus into your work. But another thing that I wanted to do, I might transfer and become a early education major, which is like a teacher. The reason I wanted to do nursing is because Like, I'm a very like loving and caring person, so I wanted to like take care of people and help people. And I feel like if you can teach people, that's also helping them to like better them in the future. So I feel like being a teacher would also be a good career path for me to take on, but I still haven't decided what I'm going to do. But from what it seems now at the end of my first semester, I don't think that nursing is really for me, but all in all, I just don't know yet. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on nursing or like the nursing programs or anything about UH Manoa, just shoot me a comment or DM me on Instagram or anything like that, on Twitter, anything. I will be happy to answer your guys' questions. And thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
It's the way you, it's the way you.
She said, I ain't even make my bed up.